They thought it was just a phase. You knew it was just the beginning. You're the brotherhood of muscle.
The devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind, he was way behind. He was willing to make a deal. The boy said, my name's Johnny, and it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet and you're gonna regret, 'cause I'm the best there's ever been.
As records tumbled and enemies cried, came the birth of a legend. But we did not sleep. We did not rest. With knowledge gained and lessons learned, a legend was born to search and destroy. Respect the beast, but don't wake the monster.
I can do this. I can do this. I can do this.
Find the nearest beauty supply store.
Okay, here's what I found.
Find the nearest grocery store. Florist. Party store. Pet store. Come on. Jerry.
Nice. Where's the boy?
Just hold on, I'll be right back. Excuse me.
The Jeep Gladiator is a vehicle that we know customers have been waiting for us to make. And so we think that all of the thoughtfulness that we've put into the interior offers the customer something that they've always wanted in a pickup truck but has never been available to them. For example, you will never find another pickup truck that offers the open air freedom that only a Jeep can offer. You know, doors off, top off. Is something that is absolutely unique to the Gladiator. And we wanted to make sure that we not only captured that desire, but we also still dove into the interior and created something that customers could use from a functional standpoint. The Gladiator is about functionality, it's about how you use it, it's about your lifestyle. And so the rear seat offers lots of different solutions in terms of storage, functionality, different ways to use the truck, different ways to put your gear in there and to move it around. The great thing about it is that the seat is lockable, so when the seat is in up position you can lock it, so it's nice locked storage. When you are out exploring and you've got the doors off, you've got the roof off, you still have your items in there and they're secured and you don't have to worry. In the other position, the stadium position, the cushions fold up into another position And what that does is it exposes the storage underneath the seat, which is divided also in a 60/40 configuration to match the seats. So if you have just the 40 side folded up, you can lift up the lid to the bin as well. The bin in its standard configuration is an open bin, but it is available with a locking feature that includes a lid, which allows you to, again, have more locked storage in the interior. But the way it's divided, you can have up to 5 dividers in there, so you can really compartmentalize it for different smaller items, or you can open it all up and have space for, fishing rod, yoga mat, backpacks, food, other gear. Whatever you're into, we've got a place for your stuff. It's not every day that you get to be a part of something that is truly going to be this sort of object of desire, if you will. And you can imagine that as the Jeep brand, we, create vehicles that inspire people to take adventures and to try new things. And the Gladiator is a very special part of that story. It is something that for years to come, people will be talking about how their Gladiator allowed them to do this, or they took the doors off and they went here, and you can just imagine all the stories that people will tell around the campfire about them and their Jeep Gladiator.
Listen to me. Learn from me. I was the best because the crowd loved me. Win the crowd, and you'll win your freedom.
I will win the crowd. I will give them something they've never seen before.
Now there was a time promise. You agreed to never give up, to be a decent neighbor, to ask, what else can I do? You agreed to remember the good people who rise with every challenge, to remember their strength when you feel tired, to serve with grit and grace, to do all your jobs bravely, beautifully. You made a promise. We did too. The all-new Ram 1500.
You watching the game this Sunday?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like the commercials. Well, there's a bunch online already. Yeah, it kind of ruins it for me. Well, it used to be the commercials were better than the game.
Which one was your favorite?
Remember the one where they were herding cats?
That was a good one.
Oh, what about the talking baby? It was investments or something.
That was okay. I like the Clydesdales.
Yeah, the one where they kicked the field goal.
Yeah.
And the puppy one.
Puppies and babies, man. People love them.
That monkey baby donkey thing was funny.
That was strange. I don't remember who that was for.
Yeah, that's the problem. I go crazy and spend all this money on a commercial for the game. Can't even remember who it's for. They need to just show you what they're selling.
You're right.
Rising up, back on the street. Did my time, took my chances.
Nobody is gonna hit as hard as life.
Went the distance, now I'm back on my feet. Just a man and his will to survive.
But it ain't about how hard you hit.
So many times, it happens too fast.
It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward.
Don't lose your grip on the dreams of the past. You must fight just to keep them alive.
How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
I want to have some fun. I want to have some fun. I want to have some. I want to have some fun.
Look around. Everything is bigger. Bigger shoes to fill. Bigger dreams to chase. And for this big life, we built the all-new Ram 1500. Everything you need in a truck. And things you never imagined. For those who are always on to bigger things.
Ram 1500. Built for the unexpected.
We live in the state of Washington in a small community that was built about 100 years ago. It's a lot of forest around here. It's very majestic. You know, you could just feel the life in the trees.
I love the forest. I mean, I love being out in wilderness. It's beautiful. Urban Industrial Northwest creates quality, handcrafted, reclaimed wood furniture.
We're able to preserve the old wood and make it into a new piece of art instead of new wood where they're having to cut the trees down.
We're giving the wood a third life. It goes from being a tree in the forest to a structure and then into the beautiful piece of furniture. The Ram ProMaster really contributes to my business. We drop off packages, we pick up loads of steel, loads of wood. Sometimes it gets difficult to find the type of reclaimed wood that I use. There's a lot of scavenging. It's nice having it low with our ProMaster. You can just load stuff right in. It has a huge opening to fit multiple items into the side door for maximum storage capabilities.
The Ram is very spacious, it's very comfortable.
It's fun to drive, it's zippy, drives smooth, it gets good gas mileage. I was really surprised with how much power you actually get.
Hey guys. Hey, you got a minute to add up our reclaimed wood?
4x8 here.
Thank you, have a great day.
We can load up this vehicle to about 4,000 pounds. The back doors swing all the way open so you can forklift things in there. I load stuff inside, and on top, I put a rack on there. We can carry a massive amount of weight. It seems like people respect my business more driving a nice van. It looks cool.
We love our logo. It really stands out on the ProMaster.
We live in a rural area where they don't come pick up packages from us, so we have to take loads into town all the time. We make a lot of deliveries with our Ram ProMaster. It's a really tall van, so I can almost stand straight up in there to move things in and out.
People definitely feel life coming from the wood. They love to touch the wood, look at the different characteristics, having it be a part of their family. People want custom reclaimed wood furniture. We go find it, handcraft it, and get it to them.